Today is y'all day, young brothers. Today, y'all gonna learn the truth. Y'all gonna learn y'all true nationality. You're gonna learn that the Bible is the blackest book around. You're gonna learn that you're an Israelite, that you're God's chosen. You're his elect. You're gonna learn that Christ was a black man that looks just like y'all, brothers. Right? And when y'all start learning this, you're gonna start applying what's written in here in the Bible, and y'all gonna be gods on this here earth.
I'm black as hell. That's my power.
How y'all doing, my brothers? Hey, y'all step on up real quick. Step on up. What's your names?
Tevin.
Tevin? And what's your name, bro? Marcus. So Tevin and Marcus, y'all go to school, right? Okay. Have they ever taught you the Bible in school? They taught you the Bible? Well, now it's time for you to learn the truth about the Bible. Now it's time for you to learn who you truly are according to the scriptures, how great you are as young black men. You understand me? Great.
The book of John, chapter 8 and verse 32. And ye shall know the truth.
Today is y'all day, young brothers. Today, y'all gonna learn the truth. Y'all gonna learn y'all true nationality. You're gonna learn that the Bible is the blackest book around. You're gonna learn that you're an Israelite, that you're God's chosen. You're his elect. You're gonna learn that Christ was a black man that looked just like y'all, brothers. Right? And once y'all start learning this, you're gonna start applying what's written in here in the Bible, and y'all gonna be gods on this here earth. You understand me, young brothers? So you say you went to school, right? You say you read the Bible. What's your nationality according to the scriptures? What does the Most High God call you, brother?
Teach your people.
See, you take too long to answer. You ask me what my nationality is, I'm gonna say I'm an Israelite.
That's right.
According to God. Not according to what they call me, but according to what his father called me. You understand? So my brothers, when y'all go to school, you gotta understand right now, they're not really teaching you right.
Those in power are trying to erase the truth of our history so our students are denied the full story of who we are. They want to silence all of the pain and all of the struggle. Even in telling of the triumphs, their narration is incomplete. They want to stop our students from looking inward to see their own dignity, or outward to a world filled with possibility.
Because even if I ask you what your nationality is, you took too long. That means what? That means y'all brothers don't know. Now, it's real important for you to know your true nationality and your true heritage, right? Because you got parents, right? You listen to your parents. Guess what? You got parents right here in this here Bible that lived thousands of years before you. Because what is written before time is written for y'all learning, Romans. So you gotta search out the scriptures, my brothers. Because right now, as you walk around here today, what do y'all see when in y'all neighborhoods and y'all communities? What would you say? What are our brothers, what are the men doing in the communities today? What are the men, the black men, the so-called black men, right? When y'all walking through your hoods, you're walking through the neighborhoods, you're walking through the ghettos, what are they doing? Are they helping build you up? Are they helping to encourage you? Are they showing your true nationality? Are you telling you that you're the greatest thing on this earth? Are they making sure that y'all brothers isn't not getting into any fooling?
Get out.
The brothers ain't doing that on here. That's why we out here today. Because the black man has failed these two young men that are standing out here today. So it takes a prophet to come out here, show them their true nationality, show them their true worth, so the brothers don't get in any type of mischief. You understand that? And that's why we out here today. Read.
The book of Romans, chapter 15 and verse 4. But whatsoever things were written aforetime.
So whatever things were written before time in this here Bible, my brothers, read.
Were written for our learning.
It was written for y'all learning. So y'all said y'all go to school, right? But y'all not really learning how important you are to today's society.
Bring it on.
You understand that? What do y'all want to be when y'all grow up? I can't hear you. Gotta speak up, brothers.
Entrepreneur.
You said an entrepreneur, all praises. What you want to be?
Athlete.
You say you want to be an athlete. What kind of athlete?
Basketball.
Basketball athlete. And this is why what is written before time is written for y'all learnings. How about being a prophet of the Most High God?
That's right.
Because I know you say you wanted to be an athlete, right? But what does that mean? That means you just, who your favorite, what is it? Basketball, you like basketball, football, what is it?
Basketball.
Basketball, right? So then who's your favorite basketball player? What, Steph Curry or whatever? No? Who's your best favorite basketball player?
Damian Lillard.
So what has he done for you?
Wake him up.
He hasn't done anything for you. That's why he stopped. Like, man, all you see him do is what? Dribble the basketball on TV and make shots, right?
Yeah, you're right.
But the person you really need to be looking up to is your pops. Because that's the brother who what? Who raised in you, who loves you, who cares for you. When you're hungry, he puts food in your stomach. It shouldn't be any of these athletes, right? Because all they are is entertainment. Right?
The book of 2 Maccabees, chapter 4 and verse 9. Beside this, promise to assign 150 more, if he might have license to set him up, a place for exercise.
Place for exercise. That's the gymnasiums. So when these brothers, they go and they play their basketballs, they go play their footballs, that's all Greekish fashions.
Right.
So we trying to teach you that you got to be a prophet of the Most High God. That's what the Most High God has ordained you to be.
That's right.
Right? But in order to be a prophet, you got to know this Bible.
Right.
You got to know who you truly are according
That's
to the
right.
scriptures. You got to know that you're a God on this here earth, young
That's
guys.
right.
Right.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 1 and verse 5. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee.
So the Most High God says, before you even in your mother's stomach, he knew you. He knew your names. He knew what you want to act like. He knew what you want to look like. Read.
And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee
A what?
a prophet.
The Most High God has ordained you to be prophets. This is the greatest thing that you can ever do. Is to come love your people. Wake your people up. Show them their transgressions. Show you young brothers that, have you ever seen this sign before? Do you know who Christ is? Do you know what he looks like? You don't know what he looks like, right? But y'all say y'all go to school. So if somebody's not teaching y'all the right things, right? You say you don't know what he looks like. Have you ever seen this image? You ever seen this image before? You said you've seen this image how many times? All the time, right? But have you ever seen this image before? You say you never seen the image of Black Christ. You know why?
Teach him up.
You know why, right? Because when y'all go to school, y'all gonna understand you're being taught this man's doctrine. You're being taught. So whenever y'all going through trials and tribulations, some type of struggles, you look up to this nation of people. But when really you should be looking up. You should be looking up to this man right here. These men right here that are outside today. You should be looking up to your father. That should be your role model. Right? Not no basketball players or no entertainers.
Across the earth, the prophets move. From city streets to distant lands, the message is the same. Israel must rise. Through every quest, every journey, the truth spreads. No border can contain it. No distance can silence it. Our nation lives in every moment. In joy, we celebrate marriages. In sorrow, we honor our dead. On the Sabbath, we gather as one. Families rejoicing together, bound by the commandments of God. Yet are we tried. From the stones in Kenya to the hatred in Montana, we endure as a soldier of the Lord. And still, the mission expands. On the airways, On the screens, in every nation under heaven, Israel's voice is heard. We build our communities. We raise our children in royalty. We restore what was broken. We clean what was defiled. We show the world who we are. This is Israel united in Christ. Nation in motion. Nation endures.